Hey, what's going on everyone? Welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be introducing you to your new best friend, the BuyBox. What is it? What's it all about? These are questions you probably have if you're looking into the whole reselling on Amazon thing, or maybe you've already gotten started, but what is this BuyBox you keep hearing about? Well, I'm going to explain all of that in this video. You know me, I like to keep it very simple. I'm not going to overcomplicate any of it because there's absolutely no need. So what is the BuyBox? It's very simple really. It's the bit on Amazon where a customer clicks add to basket or buy now. It's literally in a box. It's got all this information in it. There's the add to basket and buy now buttons. You can go and check this out yourself if you want to see it. It's on any item page on Amazon. Go check that out if you want to. If you hold the buy box at the point when someone clicks either of those buttons, you will make the sale. Now, why does this matter? Like, what's the point of it all? It increases your chances of making sales essentially. So someone can choose to buy from you individually, which yeah, it can happen, but let's face it, most people are just clicking add to basket buy now. A lot of general customers out there kind of think everything comes from Amazon as opposed to third-party sellers that sell on Amazon. So they'll just click add to basket or buy now. Most people tend to do that sort of thing. So if you can get in there on that buy box, you are unlocking a whole ton of potential with making sales. Possession rates for the buy box should be checked upon each deal analysis. So every time you're going to look at something that you're going to resell on Amazon, when you do your deal analysis, which is crucial before you buy anything to resell, you need to check buy box possession rates as part of everything else that you are checking. Now, there isn't any way that you can do this without the help of a third-party tool. So I'd recommend BuyBox Pro. It is my best friend for deal analysis. It's going to be your best friend for deal analysis. If you've not checked it out already, check it out. There is a free trial, so you've got a lot to gain and absolutely nothing to lose through giving it a go. It has got the niftiest, nicest BuyBox possession rates table out there, in my opinion. It's very easy to read, very easy to get on with. So basically, this will tell me who's had the BuyBox and for what percentage of time over the past however long, whatever time frame I've selected. So it helps me understand what my chances are of winning the buy box. So in a table like that, for example, if I can see that a bunch of FBA sellers have had it for equal percentages of time, I'm an FBA seller as well. I know that I can get in on that just as much as they can. How do you win the buy box? Now, this is quite a key question, and it might surprise you to know that there isn't an actual definitive answer for it, because everything that's entailed in winning the buy box, Amazon know, but they keep that to themselves. However, there are some things I can share with you based on just Amazon sellers' experience, good educated guessing and things like that. And a lot of these things do definitely contribute. You can just tell by the way that people's accounts go and how much they win the buy box and so forth. So there's been years of experience poured into these points right here. Good account health. Amazon aren't going to give the buy box to someone whose account health is down the drain. Like, you won't be able to deliver on time. That there's a reason why your account health isn't very good, and it will be due to things like deliveries and feedback can contribute to that. How you set up your listings and so forth. So obviously just keeping your account nice, up to date, filling in what you can. Getting orders out ASAP, which you don't really have to worry about a whole ton if you're doing FBA, because Amazon's handling that bit for you, which is why if you do FBA from the get-go, you're automatically eligible to win the buy box, whereas if you do FBM, it can take you a few weeks to build up a rapport with Amazon before you are eligible to win the buy box. So have consistently good deliveries, high positive feedback percentages, so it's really important to try and build up your feedback. Amazon send out automated feedback when people buy from you, but you can check on your sales and manually prompt a feedback request from the customer, and that can help your chances. Having a competitive price, so if everyone's kind of selling the item in say like the $30, £30 range, and you go and list it at like 50, yeah, you're not winning the buy box straight away. So you've got to have a competitive price that makes sense. It can be helped massively through using a repricing tool like Profit Protector Pro. I'm going to talk a bit more about that in a moment. Consistent stock levels, how quick you can get the product to the customer. So the sooner you can get to the customer, this is going to help your chances of winning the buy box. Now, what is Profit Protector Pro? Why bother with it? So Profit Protector Pro is one of several third-party repricing tools you will find to help you with your Amazon business. So it handles the repricing aspect. When you get into this a whole lot more and you list items on Amazon and you go to set the pricing range that you want, you'll realize that the tools available to you immediately within Amazon, they're okay, but really in order to progress and to heighten your chances like drastically of winning the buy box, a third-party repricer is the way. You don't need this from the get-go, from the very start. I mean, if you want it from the very start, massive advantage to you. But I would say after a deal analyzer, this is the next most important tool. So why Profit Protector Pro? Here's a bunch of points. It automates repricing. So as soon as you set up the pricing range and the repricing strategy that you want, and there's nothing complicated with doing it in Profit Protector Pro, check out any of the videos on the Profit Protector Pro YouTube channel. You'll see it is not complicated at all. In fact, there's a free trial for this tool. So if you want to give it a try, it's a 30-day free trial. If you want to give it a try, there's everything to gain, absolutely nothing to lose. Go ahead, go onto the website, give it a go. And you'll see exactly how great this tool is. So automated repricing. Now, the thing is with this and Amazon's repricing tools is when something changes on Amazon and you don't have a third-party tool to help you, like Profit Protector Pro, you will be constantly changing that price over and over and over and over and over. You will not really get to rest because you'll be thinking in the back of your head, oh, I need to check on this and change the price. And even if you have, say, a dozen items in your inventory, by the time you've worked your way down your list, something will have changed with the very first item. Someone else will have repriced because they'll have a third party reprice tool, or maybe they'll be on it with changing it on Amazon or whatever. Then you'll have to change your price again and again and again and again. It's a never ending cycle and you can't truly clock off of work. And the point of Amazon is to have a bit more freedom. So an automated repricer is going to help you drastically with that freedom and just handling repricing very well. So it does this through smart repricing strategies that are already built for you. There's aggressive sales focused ones, there's passive profit focused ones, there's strategies that are somewhere in the middle, and it uses a very clever AI to reprice very well on that listing to increase your chances of winning the buy box. It will stick solidly within the range that you set, so you won't risk selling for like your break even or for a loss or whatever. It sticks within whatever range you have set. It has upwards repricing programming, so once it wins you the buy box, a lot of other reprices will stop there, but this tool bumps the price up once it wins the buy box, so it makes you more money. And everyone that I know, myself included, that uses Profit Protector Pro reports that you make more money using Profit Protector Pro, because how it bumps that price up once it wins the buy box, you make more profit than what you would have previously thought through your initial analysis, which is great. That's the best news ever. It's got fast repricing, so as soon as something happens on that listing, some of the reprices out there have a bit of a delay, but there's not really a delay with Profit Protector Pro. Of course, it's got to do the work of recalculating, sending that repricing request to Amazon, then Amazon's got to action it, so it will do it as fast as it possibly can. You add your min-max price and strategy. You can add your min-max price and strategy before your stock hits Amazon. So it has a Chrome extension tool as well that you can use. So at the same time as you analyzing, you can add it to your Profit Protector Pro inventory with the repricing information already set up. So it's basically already done before your stock even hits Amazon. And once the SKU has been sent from Amazon to Profit Protector Pro, when you've listed it and you've started the process of sending it off, it can start repricing to get you in a very competitive spot. Again, right away, you hit the ground running with something like that. Absolutely, it's an absolutely awesome tool. But that is the buy box. Those are some of the things that you can do to help you win it. And this tool, Profit Protector Pro, that I'm talking to you about, is definitely one of the best repricing tools out there that can drastically help you. But as a beginner, as I say, you might not be in a position to use a repricing tool like that straight away. So make sure that you are sticking to these things right here in the How to Win the Buy Box slide. Good account health, consistently good deliveries, high positive feedback percentage, competitive price, consistent stock levels, how quick can you get the product to the customer. Also FBA, FBM at a beginning stage does make a difference. Obviously, as I say, if you're FBA, you're automatically eligible to win the buy box. So you have a bit of an advantage there. But yeah, that is the buy box.